In a quiet, desolate village surrounded by dense, foreboding forests, there stood an old mansion. Locals whispered stories of its sinister past, recounting the tragedies that had befallen anyone who dared enter. They called it the Forsaken Manor, a place shunned by all. Despite the warnings, one group of curious teenagers couldn't resist the allure of the mansion's mysteries. Among the group were Emily, a brave and headstrong girl, Jake, the joker of the bunch, Sarah, a skeptical realist, and Tim, a shy and introverted boy with a knack for the occult. One gloomy evening, they gathered outside the manor, their hearts pounding with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. Emily stepped forward. "Come on, guys. This is our chance to uncover the truth about this place." Tim hesitated but followed along. "I am not sure this is a good idea. There is something off about this mansion." "Nonsense," Jake interjected. "It is just old legends meant to scare kids like us." Ignoring the warning signs, they entered the mansion. The heavy wooden door creaked open, revealing a grand, dilapidated hallway. Dust danced in the dim light as they explored the eerie rooms, their footsteps echoing through the vacant halls. Sarah rolled her eyes. "Nothing here but old cobwebs and broken furniture. Can we leave now?" But Emily insisted they keep searching, determined to find something significant. They ventured deeper into the mansion, led by Tim, who claimed he sensed a supernatural presence. They came upon a room hidden behind a concealed panel. The room was unlike the others, untouched by time. It was adorned with bizarre symbols and peculiar relics, emanating a sinister aura that made their skin crawl. Tim's eyes widened in disbelief. This must be a ritual chamber. There is a powerful force at play here. Unnerved but intrigued, they continued examining the room until they found an ancient tome covered in cryptic inscriptions. As Emily reached for it, the room seemed to hum with malevolence, sending a chill down their spines. Unbeknownst to them, the sinister energy of the room had awakened something long forgotten. Night fell, and an unexpected storm raged outside, trapping them inside the Forsaken Manor. Despite their fear, they decided to stay together until morning. But as the night wore on, strange occurrences began to unfold. Sarah heard whispering voices from the shadows, but whenever she turned, there was nothing there. Jake's playful jokes turned darker, with him claiming that someone unseen was speaking through him. Tim grew more withdrawn, muttering about ancient rituals and cursed artifacts. Emily tried to maintain her courage, but the weight of the ominous atmosphere was becoming unbearable. As the clock struck midnight, the mansion seemed to come alive. Doors slammed shut, and phantom footsteps echoed throughout the halls. The group huddled together, seeking comfort in each other's presence. Suddenly, they heard a faint, haunting melody emanating from the room they had discovered earlier. Unable to resist its allure, they followed the eerie tune, their hearts pounding in sync with the rhythm. Inside the ritual chamber, the ancient tome lay open on a mysterious altar. The pages flipped uncontrollably, guided by an otherworldly force. The symbols on the walls glowed with a malevolent light, and the room filled with an oppressive aura. As they approached the altar, a ghastly apparition emerged from the darkness. It was a spectral figure, a tortured soul seeking revenge for past sins. Emily and her friends froze in terror as the spirit simply eyes bore into their souls. "You have disturbed my eternal rest," the specter whispered in a chilling voice. "For your trespass, you shall pay the price." Before they could react, the room erupted in a tempest of paranormal activity. Objects flew through the air, and unseen forces slammed the group against the walls. Panic consumed them as they realized they were at the mercy of a malevolent entity. Desperate to survive, they remembered the tome they had found earlier. Tim shouted over the chaos, "The book! We have to find a way to stop this." Frantically searching the room, they discovered an incantation meant to banish malevolent spirits. With trembling hands, Tim began reciting the words, hoping to break the spirit's hold over them. Frantically searching the room, they discovered an incantation meant to banish malevolent spirits. With trembling hands, Tim began reciting the words, hoping to break the spirit's hold over them. As the incantation filled the air, the apparition wailed in agony, but its grip on the room remained strong. The terror escalated until they thought they might not survive the night. In a final act of courage, Emily took the book from Tim's hands and spoke with determination. The incantation grew louder, filling every corner of the mansion, until the ancient words finally took hold. With a blinding flash of light, the specter vanished, leaving behind a chilling silence. The room fell still, and the mansion returned to its former decrepit state. But the ordeal had changed Emily and her friends forever. As they left the forsaken manor, the weight of the night-ass horrors weighed heavily on their souls. They had uncovered a truth they could never forget. Some places are best left undisturbed, and the line between the living and the dead is thinner than they ever imagined. From that day on, the mansion stood forgotten, a chilling reminder of the darkness that lurks in the shadows of the world. But within the hearts of Emily, Jake, Sarah, and Tim, the memory of that harrowing night would never fade, a constant reminder of the forgotten room and the malevolent force that still lurked within its walls.